in fairness, you did come a long way for the conference. I mean, you took 27,000 miles from Arizona to this conference in Cincinnati to be eliminated first. You're not bitter at all.
What's that?
You're not bitter at all about that.
I'm not upset? No. I mean, there's stuff happens in life, and some of the unexpected stuff happens, so you have to kind of roll with the punches. And this is one of those things. When I talked to you before I even showed up there, we kind of knew that this was going to happen. I kind of presented the idea that I am going there expecting to be probably the first one eliminated because of my campaign attire and such. I was hoping that this is actually going to be something where the ideas actually mattered.
Right.
But it proved that it was like I said, it proved to be more like the Republicans and Democrats, where ideas are second to appearance and delivery.
Let's talk about those ideas, because you had a chance to hear all the candidates speak and had a chance to study their websites, and you know a little bit more than I do about it. Objectively as possible, because I think you're a straight shooter there, was anyone's plan that you heard or anyone's idea seemed to be more substantive or better or more comprehensive than your plans?
Through the debates and everything else, it gradually got to be more apparent that the majority of the candidates was not there so much to present ideas, but to just be an alternative candidate to the Republicans and Democrats, because they ended up beating up on the Republicans and Democrats, just like the Republicans and Democrats have been doing to each other for so long. That's what they were doing. And that's the whole idea that kind of disappoints me with the major party system, because that's all they end up doing, is avoiding the issues and attacking each other.
It's all style and no substance.
Yeah. So, but as far as actual plans, it was disappointing to me, but it was quite enlightening and educational, is that almost all of the candidates completely disregard our Declaration of Independence as something that was done to declare our independence, and the document has no more value. And that is the worst thing that an individual, especially an American, can do, is discard our foundation. It's like your house. Okay, the foundation's built, now let's build the house and forget about the foundation. You can't do that. So, I mean, the foundation is a very document that allows the people to correct the errors of government when government becomes corrupt. I mean, you can't expect a corrupt government to fix itself. It's just not going to happen.
No. I guess when you think about what you saw and witnessed at the conference, has that changed your perspective on the possibility of an independent candidate winning this election?
Not so much as an independent candidate winning the election. I mean, they're like I said before, there's over 200 candidates' websites that I had viewed already. Some of them better than others. Some of them actually have some pretty good ideas and thoughts. The unfortunate thing is that I haven't seen any actual plans other than what's on my website as to how to accomplish those ideas. And that one of the stories I told before I was eliminated was that my dad told a story when I was growing up about a farmer who had a piece of equipment that didn't work or kept breaking down, so he called a repairman. The repairman comes out and assesses the situation, digs through his toolbox and everything else, and he starts comparing hammers, and he picks one up and gives the machine a solid whack, and it starts running almost like new. And later on, he sends the farmer a bill for $1,000, and the farmer is considerably upset because it only took the repairman a few minutes to fix it. He wants an itemized bill. So the repairman sends the bill. It says $100 for the service call, and $900 for knowing where to hit the machine. And the repairman the farmer kind of realizes, okay, yeah, he fixed it, so he reluctantly pays the bill. So I tell the audience, which is at that time, which is basically just the candidates and their associates and stuff. I said, listen, anybody can identify something that's broken, but I know where to hit it to fix it. And I left it at that. I kind of got nods of agreement from everybody who was there. I said, hey, that was pretty good.
And then you got eliminated. You've got really good ideas, but you don't dress properly. We can't accept you. I mean, that's pretty much what happened here, isn't it?
Yeah, they didn't come right out and say that, but they didn't come right out and say, "Listen, we want somebody in a suit and tie, so that's why you're eliminated." But they did say that in different words before the whole thing started, because they said, "Listen, we're looking for a candidate who has stage presence that the media is going to like, and it doesn't matter so much on the content as long as the delivery is good and the appearance is great." And I knew at that point that, okay, yes, this is, I'm just going to sit through this and bear with it and just kind of ride the whole thing, because I did pay my dues and I'm going to make sure I learn everything I can from it.
Wow.
So I did.
That's we want a good candidate that has good stage presence and the media will like. Well, Daniel, I like you. I'm one of these media guys. I like you. I think you're a great guy. What? I don't understand.
Well, that's just it. I have a greater media presence.
Absolutely. I went on the internet and there are at least, I think you're right, at least 60 different articles written about you. But I guess in fairness, a lot of that is because you don't fall in line with the standard presidential candidate look. You have a different image going altogether with the long hair and the flowing beard and the kind of the working man look you got going. That's the reason, and the fact you live in your car, is that you're getting all these exposure, isn't it?
I think so. First of all, a lot of the media coverage that I have gotten were very reluctant to even do interviews. But once they asked me the first couple of questions or so, most of the interviews went exceptionally well. Most of the articles came out pretty good. And I thought I had some pretty good ones done until I read yours, and I said, wait a second, Americans need to learn something from you guys about how to write good articles. That moved me. I was reading your article and everything. I said, wow, compared to the stuff I've read in the United States, I hardly recognize this guy.
Well, thank you very much. That's very kind of you to say that.
It was just amazing that these candidates have such great potential as far as their appearance. They're well polished as far as their appearance, but they don't have a plan that they can sell.
No.
They just want to be an alternative choice.
And ironically, you have the plan, but you don't have the appearance.
Yeah, and I don't intend to develop the appearance.
No. Even though you might have a better chance of winning one of these conferences.
Yeah, the whole idea is that this is essentially a job interview. That's exactly what it is. It's a job interview. I have never gone to a job interview dressed to impress the boss. The last one I had long hair, long beard, and I was going to apply, and I was applying at an automotive mechanic, where the mechanics were fairly well dressed and cleaned, shaved and everything. And I went back, and I went back, and I went back, and I finally went back again, and the manager said, well, you're hired if you shave your hair and trim your beard. Uh-oh. And you can come back tomorrow and start working.
Uh-oh.
So I said, okay, that's fine. I went there asking for a job. He said, based on these conditions, you can have the job. And that's acceptable. He's hiring me if I want to comply with the conditions he set forth. And I figured, the heck with it. I've already been in the military. My head's been shaved. I've been beardless before. The heck with it.